in the fighting line. It's your job as well.
The picture you see on the screen is of that of heroes and legends of the First Great War. Welcome to American Heroes. Today we will be interviewing Corporal Stan Smith of the 82nd Infantry Division. We will be interviewing him about his experiences in the First Great War. Corporal Smith, would you please tell us about yourself? Of course. My name is Stan Smith. I was one of 11 children. Born in the mountains, I was a dead shot with a rifle or a pistol. I was the champion of many turkey shooting matches, and a young, strong American. I took over as head of family after my father died, and thanks to the advice of my mother, I joined the church. When the war began, and America joined in and conscription began, I was second eldest, and as such, I was not included in the draft. But although I was a strong believer in the church, I was also a stronger believer in the American way, and I wanted to help preserve democracy, so I joined the army. The last song I ever heard before I left to join the army was Robert Carr, "We Must All Join In."
For that is the only way. Some don't care, well that's not fair. Every man must do his share. There's a job for me and a job for you, to rise to the nation's core. If we all pull together, boys, we'll come out on top after all.
Truly spectacular. Corporal, I have heard one specific story over and over again that I just cannot believe. Corporal, will you please tell us about the events that made you a national hero? Yes, the battle that changed my life forever. They were known as the Argonne Battles. On October 8th at 6 o'clock in the morning, my battalion set off from Hill 223 with the Tekiovie Railroad as our objective. 2 kilometers to the west, we had to cross a valley of several hundred yards and climb the ridges of a hill. All the time, Ram machine guns fired from 3 directions. The guns from one hill had the Americans in fire, and the acting sergeant Bernard Early was ordered to take 2 squads and put the guns out of action. Early had 16 men under him, one of whom was me.
When the whistle blows, we go over!
It was the single-hand most impressive thing I've ever done in my whole life. I alone took down 25 Germans and captured over 138 troops. I would be remembered as an American hero. It was an amazing victory, but it did not come without its price. I lost many of my friends that day. I remember a poem written dedicated to my fellow comrades. The poem's name is How to Die by Sigrid Sassoon. Dark clouds are smoldering into red while down the crater morning burns. The dying soldier shifts his head to watch the glory that returns. He lifts his finger towards the skies, where holy brightness breaks in flames, radiance reflected in his eyes, on his lips a whispered name. Amazing. That is the word that I have repeated many times during this interview. Thank you for being with us, Corporal, and I leave you with this thought. America is what it is today, thanks to people like him.
I don't know if that's right.